Hi, I'm Heather.
And I'm Katie.
And we're with Encourage Foster Care, and we are super excited about our new video series, Let's Talk Foster Care.
We will be heading into 2026, sharing these videos twice a month for the whole year. We would love for you to join us.
This is an opportunity just to ask some of the unknowns about foster care, the fears, the nervousness, and how to begin.
We're going to share stories about people who've stepped into foster care and the difficulties they've encountered, but also the hope and the redemption that comes with stepping into this journey.
We have both been out there sharing about Encourage Foster Care, but we have found that there's just so many questions, and this is kind of a scary decision to make about foster care. And so we just wanted to be real, and we wanted to talk about some of the things that we hear, some questions that we get, and just really talk about the realness of fostering and fostering to adoption.
We see a need for a space where people can send in questions they have. Again, as Heather said, we're getting a lot of those questions and a lot of the same questions from people. And so it seemed wise to just open up that space and give a place for people to ask those questions that are scary anonymously, and we would have a place to be able to just speak into it and
without making a commitment, just kind of hearing a little bit more about it. And what's really cool with Katie and I mean, yes, we are recruiters for Encourage Foster Care, but we both have been all in with foster care, personally and professionally. And what's really cool is we both got stories, and what's even more awesome is most of the team at Encourage has been either in foster care, has fostered, or has adopted. So we have a lot that we can share and would possibly just make people feel more comfortable, just kind of doing the research and reaching out to us.
We see the place that encouragement and support has also as people walk through their foster care journey, even after they've started. And so we wanted this to be a space too where people could come, even if they're never going to step into foster care, but be encouraged, learn how they can support maybe some of their friends who are doing foster care, learn how they can support kiddos in ways that isn't just opening their home to them full time. We hope this will be just a great space for conversation.
Just provide peace when you decide to make that call to talk with somebody, that it's okay. I mean, I have gotten questions, Katie, you can jump in here too, of I didn't know I could foster if I had animals. That's a legit question, because it is kind of a fearful thing. What if they don't want my dogs? What if I can't have dogs or cats? But guess what? Kids love dogs and cats and animals. And the reality, they actually help heal the kiddos.
Yes.
And that's a question that I get a lot.
Yes.
Another question is, I don't own my own home, so I thought that there was no way that I could foster a kiddo. And you can. You can own, you can rent, and it's a pretty easy process. It's just, your landlord would know that you become a licensed foster parent, and they sign a paper. And I've been doing this almost 10 years, and I haven't had one landlord say no. They actually, it brightens their heart to be able to do that. So what are some of the questions that you've got?
Yeah, I think, we find as we are out there sharing about Encourage that the logistical ones, like the ones that Heather just mentioned, those are easier to share from a platform in public, put it out on a video. But it's always interesting the questions that people have when they come up afterwards, and they kind of create that little bubble where nobody else can hear what they're sharing. And they either have a hard story, or they have a question that just feels maybe even wrong to them to ask. And those are some of the ones we'd like to be able to dive into on this podcast also. I think reunification and attachment is probably our number one question that is asked when people feel that there's a safe place for them to ask that question. What do I do with my own heart as I get attached to these kiddos and then they leave? How do I root for the bio family and reunification when inside I am devastated and have to walk through my own grieving process? I just can't imagine getting to that place. And
let me add on to that though, Katie, honestly, because that is the biggest question.
Yes.
And what you'll hear from both of us, from our entire team, as a matter of fact, is that you have to trust your heart with the Lord. And because this is not easy, it's just truly not easy. It's hard. It is scary.
Yes.
It's frustrating. But it's also so very beautiful. And the impacts that you'll make on the children's lives, the bio families' lives, and most importantly, the impacts that they'll make in your life truly make it all worth it. But you really, it's not black and white, it's gray. And it's very hard and it's very emotional.
Yes.
Having support is always the number one thing, from your agency to your family to your church home, from your neighbors. That's where you're going to be successful. As you can already tell, we have so much to share, and I am so excited that we came together to just do this little podcast to share our hearts, our passion, and what we do, and how we can connect with more families that just have the heart for foster care and they don't know where to start. In our next episode, we'd like to share a little bit more of our stories, and we would love to hear from all of you.
Absolutely. After we get through our stories, some of the following episodes, we're going to dive more into what foster care is, what that looks like to step into it, what it looks like in general, what the need is, other ways that you can support besides just stepping in full-time to foster care. And then really, we want to hear from you guys. Please send us your questions, send us your comments.
Thoughts, ideas, share it. If you know somebody that maybe has thought about this, share. And so we just want to ask you to stay tuned for the next episode of Let's Talk Foster Care.
You can find us every second and fourth Monday of the month
at 7 p.m.
Please send in any questions you have, any ideas you have to our email. You can find it on our website, encouragefostercare.org/let's talk.